Welcome back to the Daily Bitcoin 5. 5 stories every day that matter to Bitcoin. Today on the Bitcoin 5, the Japanese sleeping Bitcoin dragon awakens. The Bitcoin Treasury Company model is as strong as ever. Let's go. Before the stories, the Bitcoin price check. Current price, about $62,000. Bitcoin is showing resilience in the short term with a 3% gain over the past 4 days, climbing from about $60,100. The 4-year perspective tells the real story. BTC is up a staggering 221.6% from about $19,300 in July 2022, demonstrating the power of long-term holding through market cycles. Story 5. Bitcoin OG Tone Vays weighs in on BIP-110 Controversy. Bitcoin veteran Tone Vays delivered an unfiltered take on the escalating BIP-110 debate, challenging popular narratives about node operator governance. People have been convinced that just because you're able to spin up a node, that somehow you should be in control of the Bitcoin network, and that's a very dangerous precedent, Vays argued. The controversy centres on proposed changes to Bitcoin's consensus rules and who should have decision-making authority. Vays' comments highlight a fundamental tension in Bitcoin governance between accessibility and expertise. Story 4. Trump doubles down. President Donald Trump reinforced his administration's commitment to cryptocurrency leadership, declaring that crypto is a big deal and emphasizing America's dominant position. The comment comes as the administration works with Congress to pass landmark crypto legislation, including the Clarity Act. Trump's public embrace of cryptocurrency represents a dramatic shift in presidential rhetoric and policy priorities. With regulatory clarity advancing and executive branch support solidified, the United States is positioning itself as the global hub for Bitcoin and digital asset innovation. Story 3. Strategy stock recovers. MSTR stock rebounded above $100, prompting Wall Street analyst Mark Palmer to issue a bold forecast on CNBC. Palmer projected that Strategy could surge to $570 by year-end if Bitcoin reaches $95,000, representing potential upside of over 400% from current levels. Strategy's capital structure is in a remarkably strong position if Bitcoin price were to increase, Palmer told CNBC viewers. The recovery above $100 comes after recent pressure on Bitcoin treasury stocks, signalling renewed confidence in Michael Saylor's Bitcoin accumulation strategy. Story 2. SEC Chairman signals historic shift toward on-chain markets. SEC Chairman Paul Atkins delivered a groundbreaking speech on the Clarity Act, declaring, "We are taking historic steps to modernize our rules and regulations to facilitate markets moving on-chain." The statement marks a dramatic pivot from the SEC's previous adversarial stance toward digital assets under the previous administration. Atkins emphasized the agency's commitment to answering President Trump's call to make America the global leader in cryptocurrency. Bloomberg Intelligence now estimates a 60% chance the Clarity Act passes this month, with the Senate expected to release final text in days. Story 1. Metaplanet just executed one of the largest corporate Bitcoin purchases of the year, acquiring 2,823 Bitcoin for $173 million. The Tokyo-listed company now holds an impressive 43,000 Bitcoin, solidifying its position as a major player in the corporate treasury Bitcoin movement. This massive purchase signals continued institutional conviction despite recent market volatility. Metaplanet's aggressive accumulation strategy mirrors Strategy's playbook, but brings a unique Japanese corporate perspective to Bitcoin treasury management. For Bitcoin investors, this is the macro backdrop to watch. Currency stress changes how people think about scarce, non-sovereign money. That's today's Bitcoin 5. Let me know your favourite story from today in the comments below, and subscribe now so tomorrow's update lands directly in your feed. I'll see you tomorrow.